Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Detecting DNA from the air and a new meat-eating dinosaur that roamed the earth 80 million years ago. Welcome back to another episode of Scientifics, where I, Mohana Basu, bring you the roundup of the top science stories of the week from across the globe. For the very first time, astronomers have detected X-rays from Uranus for the first time using NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory. This result may help scientists learn more about this enigmatic ice giant planet in our solar system. As you must be aware, Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. The giant icy planet has two sets of rings around its equator. It has 4 times the diameter of Earth, rotates on its side, making it different from all other planets in the solar system. Researchers used Chandra's observations taken in 2002 and then again in 2017. They saw a clear detection of X-rays from the first observation and possible flare of X-ray in those obtained 15 years later. This image shows Chandra X-ray image of Uranus from 2002 in pink, superimposed on an optical image from the Keck 1 telescope obtained in a separate study in 2004. Researchers have previously observed that both Jupiter and Saturn scatter X-ray light that they receive from the Sun, similar to how Earth's atmosphere scatters the Sun's light. Although they believe that most of the X-rays detected from Uranus would also be from scattering, there are hints that at least one other source of X-ray is present on the planet. One possibility is that the rings of Uranus are producing X-rays themselves, which is the case for Saturn's rings. Another possibility is that at least some of the X-rays come from auroras on Uranus, a phenomenon that has been previously observed on this planet at other wavelengths. Meanwhile, researchers have found that the astronauts' heart shrinks in space and low-intensity exercise was not enough to counteract the effect of prolonged weightlessness on the heart. Each time a person sits or stands, gravity draws blood into the legs. The work the heart does to keep blood flowing as it counters Earth's gravity helps it maintain its size and function. Removing the gravitational effects causes the heart to shrink. Researchers examined data from retired astronaut Scott Kelly's stint aboard the International Space Station from 2015 to 2016 and elite endurance swimmer Benoit Lecomte swim across the Pacific Ocean in 2018. Lecomte was studied because water immersion is an excellent model for weightlessness since water offsets gravity effects. Both Kelly and Lecomte lost mass from their left ventricles over the course of their experiences, despite the fact that both of their bodies were performing low-intensity exercises. The findings are of critical importance as scientists plan to send humans to Mars and create lunar outposts for future space missions. Back on Earth, scientists have discovered a new species of meat-eating dinosaur which flourished in the southern continents around 80 million years ago, which is around the same time as tyrannosaurs ruled the northern hemisphere. The species has been named Leucalcon aleocraniensis. Leucalcon was likely among the top predators throughout Patagonia, now in Argentina, due to its formidable size, extremely powerful bite, very sharp teeth, huge claws in their feet and their keen sense of smell. It had a strange short skull with rough bones. The makeup of its skull suggests that its hearing was similar to that of modern day crocodiles. Its full name comes from the native Mapuche for one who causes fear, Leucalcan, and the Latin for different skull, that is aleocraniensis. The fossilized remains of Leucalcon include superbly preserved and uncrushed brain case. Also this week, scientists have found that human-made hexagonal diamonds are actually stiffer than the common cubic diamonds found in nature and often used in jewelry. Naturally occurring diamonds are the strongest material found on Earth, but researchers strive to create a material stronger than natural diamonds, which could have a variety of use in industry. While both diamonds are made of 4 carbon molecules arranged in a tetrahedral structure, there is a difference in how the molecules are packed together to form the diamond. Named for their 6-sided crystal structure, hexagonal diamonds have been found at some meteorite impact sites. While they have been made briefly in labs, these were either too small or had too short of an existence to be measured. Now, scientists at Washington State University created hexagonal diamonds large enough to measure their stiffness using sound waves. While many theorized that hexagonal diamonds would be stronger, this study provides the first experimental evidence that they in fact are stronger than natural diamonds. For this study, the team used gunpowder and compressed gas to propel small graphite discs at the speed of around 15,000 miles per hour onto a transparent material. The impact produced shock waves in the discs that very rapidly transformed them into hexagonal diamonds. Immediately after the impact, researchers produced a small sound wave and used lasers to measure its movement through the diamond. Now, sound moves faster through stiffer material, so the experiment showed that hexagonal diamonds are stiffer. Each process happened in several billionths of a second, but the researchers were able to make the stiffness measurements before the high velocity impact destroyed the diamond. Meanwhile, in what could give a new twist to detective novels, scientists have found that animals and human DNA shed within the environment can be collected from the air. The study opens up potential for new ecological, health and forensic applications of environmental DNA or eDNA. Until now, eDNA has mainly been used to survey aquatic environments. Living organisms such as plants and animals shed DNA into their surrounding environments as they interact with them. In recent years, eDNA has become an important tool to help scientists identify species found within different environments. However, while a range of environmental samples including soil and air have been proposed as sources of eDNA, until now most studies have focused on collection of eDNA from water. In this study, researchers took air samples from a room which had housed naked mole rats. They showed that air DNA sampling could successfully detect mole rat DNA within the animal's housing and from the room itself. The scientists also found human DNA in the air samples, suggesting a potential use of this sampling technique for forensic applications. The team is now working with partners in industry to bring some of the potential applications of this technology to life. This is Mohana Basu, special correspondent at The Print. If you like our videos, do consider paying for a subscription to The Print. You can do so through the link in the description box below.